sorry. I'm running around like a cuckoo because I'm nervous about making the cheesecake. I haven't done it in so long. But here's the mise en place. It's, let's see, we have 5 blocks of whole fat cheese, cream cheese. And it has to be room temperature. And I know I said you're not supposed to leave cream cheese out. So I have a little trick, which I'll put in a little video on the side, that you put them in a plastic bag and put them in hot water, not real hot, scalding water, but like a little bit warmer than room temperature water, and just dunk them in there where they don't get wet. While they're in the foil, they're all nice room temperature. And now, and we have a half a cup of heavy cream. We have 5 regular eggs, and then 3 just egg yolks. And I have the egg whites in here, and I'll save it for buttercream or something one day. You could freeze egg whites too. They freeze very well, which I'm going to put them in there right now. Matter of fact, I'll just put them in the fridge for now. Okay, let me move some of this stuff so that I can, because I'm going to be putting the cheesecake in here later after it cools down. I have so much butter and stuff in here. Wow. Okay. my little bakery still here. It's my space. The only thing I don't like is all the stairs. Okay, so all right, I'm just trying to keep busy, guys. All right, so we got, all right, I think this is 1.5 cups of sugar. Yes, 1.5 cups of granulated sugar, which I weigh on my little handy dandy scale, which I've had for a long time. It has grams, ounces, and I believe, what does it have? Grams, pounds, and ounces. I usually use the ounces or the grams, either way. Because sometimes when you're pouring it in a cup and you put it in another bowl on top of the thing, it ends up being a lot less or a lot more. It's always good to measure everything. Oh, somebody's trying to text me. Get out of here. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, let's put the 5 blocks into the bowl. Make sure your bowls are nice and clean. I clean them with lemon extract or vinegar. I prefer lemon extract. Some people put lemon in their cheesecake too. Oh, you could put anything in it actually. Like, I mean, as far as flavors are concerned, they had a pistachio cheesecake recipe, which that's what I'm going to do next. This is just, I didn't want to go overboard for when the kids come. Well, they're not kids anymore, but they're, you know what I mean, my kid. My kid and my grandbaby, my granddaughter. She's going to be 2. I can't. She's just such a cutie pie. For those who haven't met her yet, I hope you do get to meet her soon. All right, I'm putting all 5 blocks. I literally was looking at the recipe and I thought it said 3 blocks. I had to run to ShopRite and get the other 2 blocks. I want all of it in there. Get it all in there. So that's all room temperature. No harm done. It wasn't sitting that long. It's pretty soft though. And I'm going to try, here's the heavy, we got the 1/2 cup of heavy cream, 1.5 cups of granulated sugar, 5 eggs, 3 egg yolks. Let me see. I feel like I'm missing something. Wait a minute. Oh, it was hiding. 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Pure vanilla. No imitation stuff. I used to like the pure. I would prefer vanilla bean, but it's a bit expensive. Okay, so you could do this in a stand-up mixer with a paddle attachment, or you could do it the way I'm doing it with a hand mixer. But first we're going to whip up the egg. I just want to make sure I'm doing this right because I haven't done it in a long time. We're going to mix up the cream cheese first. And that's 5 blocks. And then we're going to, we already did the, okay. And then we're going to add the sugar and vanilla and beat it even a little bit more. Let's, one step at a time. I thought this was broken. God, and I mean, oh geez, it will not be broken. Look at it, it's coming out real nice. Nice and creamy. Looks like butter cream. Well, that's because we did room temperature. Anytime you're making a cake or anything like that, it's good to have the wet ingredients at room temperature. That's why, like, with the cream cheese, I got nervous. I was like, wait a minute. And then I figured it out. I looked on my Sugar Geek website. My friend, well, we talked online, but I never met her in person. But I literally learned how to bake through the Sugar Geek, and who is the other girl? She does strictly, okay, let's see. Okay. I don't want to overdo it. It's body fitted with scraping the bowl as needed. Let's scrape it a little bit. I gotta tell my husband not to come down here to use the bathroom, because sometimes while I'm doing something I feel is important, he just walks right in while I'm doing it. Anyways, he's not feeling so good lately because of, you know. Hey Ron, I'm videoing down here, so let me finish doing this. I'm videoing down here. Don't come down yet. The other day, he came down. I go, what are you doing coming down? Anyways, all right, so add sugar and vanilla. Here's the sugar. Let's get this off. We scrape the bowl enough. Oh, I love smooth and creamy stuff. I could just have a bathtub of that. Even whipped cream would be good. There's so much stuff out now, like in the baking world. Like, I'm like tempted to make my own fluff. It looks pretty easy with marshmallows. I made my own fondant the other day for the baby's just a little family gathering party. All right, so what am I doing? I'm talking too much. I add sugar and vanilla. All right, here we go. I'll do it well. Here we go. With the vanilla. 2 teaspoons of vanilla. All right. Maybe I should have got a bigger bowl. Oh. I still gotta put a lot of eggs in here. And every drop of that vanilla. Nice and clean. Now we're going to add in the cream and beat it until it's incorporated. Here we go. Oh. Add in the eggs. Oops. It's been a while. One at a time. There's a reason for that. You know what? I have to find out the reason for it. I think it's just, it needs to be inch by inch type of thing. I don't know. I'm gonna find out why you can't just put the whole thing in. There's another one. You take one at a time. And always take the egg whites unless you want to make an egg white omelet. There's another one. So we got a couple more to go. This is lots of the egg, regular egg, without the egg white, with the egg white, I mean. And now, just the egg yolk. A lot of eggs in here, huh? That's 5, 6, 7, 8 eggs. Oh, this one's not coming out. I'm going to have to scrape that one out. I went out for breakfast the other day, and after Easter church service, we just went to breakfast because the kids were sick, and they couldn't make it. The baby was sick. She has an ear infection. But, here, let me stop this for a second and scrape this out. Okay, almost done with this part, the eggs. Okay, put that in there, get all that out. We don't want to miss out on that. I want to see, when does it say to put the heavy? Oh, the cream goes in last. Wow, okay. You know why? Because whipped cream will whip up. Make it, I hope it doesn't go over. Alright, now we're probably gonna have to use this. Here, we're gonna put heavy cream in. That has to be room temperature too. The way I do it is I put it in the microwave for like 4 seconds. Into increments. If it's still too cold, just, you know, it's not good. I made this for a friend of mine, and this thing comes out this thick. I hope the pan I have is big enough. Not that pan, the pan I gotta put it in. Here, let's wipe this off. My husband probably thinks I'm nuts talking to myself, because he probably didn't even hear me say I'm making a video. Poor guy has to have a hearing aid. He only likes to wear one. I don't like wearing the other one. Let me see what it says. Add the cream and beat until it's just incorporated. So you don't have to beat it too hard. Just until it's incorporated. Yeah, it looks pretty incorporated to me. Good. All right. Whoops, I just knocked over a bunch of pink sprinkles. The wire did it. I'll clean that up later. Okay. Anybody for some pink sprinkles? Let's put some pink sprinkles in there. No, no, no. I said no, 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 no. I'm not putting sprinkles in. I have to clean that up with a bench knife. Bench. Okay, you know what? I'll leave it. All right, let's get this bad boy in there. Okay. see, I'm starting to sniffle. I'm the kind of person that likes every drop. This time I'm not going to go nuts. Well, let's turn this around a little bit. Hopefully I won't knock anything over. And here's the crust. And now we're going to pour this in. This luscious mix in. Wait, let's see if it's not too hot. Nope. Not too hot. Let me just wipe my hand on it. I got breadcrumbs all over. Not breadcrumbs, graham cracker crumbs all over my hands. Alright, let's do this. I don't know why I'm so nervous about doing this. I think I'm more nervous about the bath. Alright, let's go. Here we go. That looks yummy, doesn't it? Wow. To think that this stabilizes. And also, it's still going to be a little jiggly when it comes out of the oven. So don't bake this. Don't think that when you're taking it out, it's not done. It will finish cooking and it will harden up. It has 8 eggs in it. So it'll be all right. Let me see if I got it all in there. I just bought these spatulas. The other little one's already top fell off already. Not really funny, but look at it. I got like 2 uses out of it. I got a ShopRite, the millionaire place. They make a lot of money. Lately, they haven't been having some of my favorite things. Like, I love it. I can't have, when I have a piece of this, I gotta have lactose pills. Unfortunately, when I grew up, I think I grew up. But, I can't. My stomach. Milk, ice cream, and cheesecake really get my stomach. Even with the lactose pills, but I don't care. This time I'm having a piece of this with my daughter and my stepson, my son-in-law, and my granddaughter. This is for them. Okay. I'm just gonna go a little bit like this. Well, that's really to the top, huh? Wow. Know what I'm gonna do? I don't want to shake it around too much like that. So I'm gonna go like this. Oh my goodness, it's like right to the top. It said 9-inch pan. Let me see. Just want to make sure I got the right pan. Bake for 1 hour and 10 minutes. And then you turn the oven off and let the cheesecake sit for 35 minutes. Did you hear that? 1 hour and 10 minutes, and then let it sit for 35 minutes. Turn the oven off. I see bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. This seems so delicate, doesn't it? It really feels delicate. But look how smooth it is. Wow, so cool. I'm going to take a toothpick and get some of those bubbles out. I don't want, like, I would like the top to be, this is what I do. I go like this with a regular piece of, like, cake mix. This is not real cake mix. I feel like we didn't mix it at a certain point. Uh-oh. There's a hunk of cheese in there. Not good. Let me mix it up a little bit right there. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right, look at. There's no like leavening agents in there like baking soda or baking powder, so it should just stay where it is. You better stay where you are. And then I made a strawberry compote, which when it's all done, I put on the top. We don't have to do that now. That's the last thing we do. When you're getting ready to serve it, you can make raspberry, but next time I'm making the pistachio, that's for sure. All right, I'm not putting this back in. I want to taste it. Good. Yum, yum, yum. Doesn't need anything else. Perfect. All right. Let me get the pan and show you, because it's going to be hard for me to, I hope this pan is big enough. It's a deep pan. Is that deep enough? Oh, God. I hope so. It's going to have to do, because the other one, the pan is going to be too wide. I may have to invest in a larger kind of a pan. That's what aprons are good for, wiping things. You know? Just wipe things up. Alright, so you put it in the pan gently. If it's not big enough, it's not big enough. There's nothing I can do about it. Let's get this stuff out of the way. The reason why I have these slats here is because when I had my baking business, they told me my workspace couldn't be by the dryer, wash and dryer. I bought this. I still got a bunch of it left. I might take these down and put nicer ones up. All right, so it's just barely making it. Look at it. It's just, I mean, the tinfoil looks higher, but so we place it in a large deep pan. Fill the pan 2 inches of hot water. This is the water bath. It will ensure your cheesecake comes out crack-free. I still see those bubbles will not make it crack-free, so what did I just do with that toothpick? I have it. One toothpick. Use toothpicks so much. Test the cakes. All right, where's the toothpick? Come on. I know I had a bunch of them. Oh, here's one. I got one. Okay, sorry about that. I'm just going to pop the bubbles I see, because I don't want it to crack. I might have to go open that oven. And then just do one more little, where did I put, oh, okay. I already popped the bubbles. One more time over the top. I just want it to be so pretty. I don't want no cracks, please. Still more bubbles coming up. That's what happens when something sits for a while. Bubbles will come up. They will come. Bubbles will come. Oh, that's a good idea to get some bubbles for the little party. Let's see. Okay. I got like 3 things of tinfoil underneath this. I'm just gonna press it in. And please hope no water gets in. I was gonna use the plastic stuff. You can do it like this, but it didn't call for it in the recipe, this kind of stuff. So I said, you know what? Let me just do without it. Then I would have to cut it and get, I couldn't find a safety pin either, so. All right, here we go. I'll see you in a minute. I'm gonna put it in the oven. Oh, let me go open the oven. I'm gonna put this in the oven, and then I'm gonna pour on the side what they said, 2 inches of hot water that I have boiling, simmering on the stove. See you in a bit. Oh, let me shut you off. I'll be back.